Sea of Thieves, a game that is considered to be beautiful, but also a bit chaotic. Now, I've seen a debate in a few places as to whether this game could be done in another medium. There's been plenty of fan art and music and all kinds of things for the game. But what about bringing something to another game? How about a sea fort, perhaps? I took it upon myself to find out. What game, you may be asking? Well, I decided to build Royal Crest Fortress in Ark Survival Ascended. But first, I needed a few notes. So I set sail for Royal Crest Fortress, all to get an understanding of how big the building was, where items were positioned, and potentially how long it would take to reproduce the building in Ark Survival Ascended. The challenge was simple. Build the fortress on Ark Survival Ascended as accurately as possible. For this challenge, I would be utilizing castles, keeps, and forts, as well as a few other decoration mods. As I sailed for Royal Crest Fortress, I ran into a bit of a realization. The fortress was currently still in Reaper mode, which means that since the last Reaper event, the fortress looked a little different. With that in mind, I decided that I would be creating the original version of Royal Crest Fortress prior to the transformation. Now, there's only so much footage of the fortress lying around on the internet, so I knew I was in for a challenge. A challenge I happily accepted. The first order of business, however, was to clear out the current inhabitants of the fortress. Ah, much better. Now that the ghostly fiends had been vanquished, I started taking notes. And more notes. And some more notes. And even more notes. As I collected what I needed for my final build in Ark, I was ready for the challenge. What I didn't expect was for how it turned out in the end. After a little over 5 hours of building and around 2 hours of decorating, I managed to build a nearly totally accurate Royal Crest Fortress on Ark Ascended. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture this build as I didn't think about it at the time. You would have thought that I would have thought about recording this. I didn't, and it shows. Regardless, the fortress has turned out absolutely beautiful as it stands in the middle of the South Seas on one of the servers we host, the Dragon's Den. I was beyond shocked as I was building this, how close you can actually get to the real Royal Crest Fortress in Sea of Thieves. It was actually extraordinary, and I had a blast building this. Will I build something like this again? More than likely, yeah. I had a great time, and getting to show off my love for the Sea of Thieves and for Ark Ascended at the same time was absolutely fantastic. Now members of the Dragon's Den can see this build with their own eyes as it sits upon the South Seas of Ark Survival Ascended Ragnarok. If you want to see more builds from me, please let me know in the comments. If you love what you see, please like and subscribe, guys. This gaming channel is brand new, and I will be showing off more of my builds in the future. I have been on Ark for quite a few years now, and building is one of my passions on the game. So it won't be the last time you'll see some ridiculous builds from me. Well, I have a lot to build, and a lot of treasure to find. I hope to see you all in the Sea of Thieves, or perhaps even on the beaches of Ragnarok, survivors. Have an amazing day, guys.